What's up, magical human? Hey, if you're like me and you want to create a bigger impact on the world, why not share your knowledge and talents with others? Welcome to the podcast where I share marketing strategies, product creation tips, and real life stories of how women all over the world are using their knowledge and creativity to build a life and business they love on their terms. I'll share with you over a decade of knowledge and show you how you can take what you already know and do and package it into a digital product like a course, membership site, or digital download that sells globally. I'm Amy Jo, and you're listening to the Digital Magic Podcast. Let's do it. Let's get into it. It's go time. We're digging into all the techs, okay? The software, all the stuff that you need in order to get your digital product business up and rolling, and really your online business, let's be honest, because you can use these platforms for just about anything. But we're going to have a series. If you listen to my last episode, we're going to have a series of a lot of the different softwares out there. We're going to dig into them, and I'm going to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I've been on a lot of these platforms for myself or for my clients. I've seen the back ends. I've built on them. We've built funnels, websites, blogs, all of that fun stuff. So I'm going to give you the down and dirty, okay? Now we're going to hop straight into it because I don't like wasting time, right? I like to get right to the point. And the very first software that we are going to be talking about today for this episode is Kajabi. Now this is one that I probably have some of the most experience on because I build on it all the time for my clients. I build out funnels, websites, you name it. And of course, apps, which we are going to talk about in a minute. But Kajabi is a beautiful platform. They just did a rebrand recently, which I think is really cool. And they've also added additional pricing plans. A lot of times you can find a free 30-day trial. You can actually Google that, like 30-day free trial for Kajabi. A lot of times it's going to be someone's affiliate link, but it gives you 30 days instead of the typical 14 so that you can get in there and check it out, poke around and see if you like it or not. Now, one reason that I personally love recommending Kajabi is because I feel like the interface and the dashboard, especially for someone who is not super techie, like they don't know and don't need all of the bells and whistles, it's very easy step by step to get you up and rolling. They have templates already preloaded that are pre-designed where all you need to do is add in some photos and change the type and the copy of the text that's on the different pages to really suit your brand, and you can be up and running like in a day, very quickly, okay? I also like that when you're going in to edit the pages, like if you're wanting to add in new sections, new type, new images, it's very easy to do it. Now, I will say when you compare Kajabi to a builder platform like Wix or WordPress, there's a little bit of a limited functionality when it comes to different design options that you can do. Now, you can always get someone who does professional coding and they can make anything happen, right? But if you don't want to do that and you just want to stick to the plan, you are a little bit limited as far as the design. Like you can't fully drag and drop elements exactly where you want them. So it's kind of a give or take, but it's fine. I've seen so many different Kajabi websites that are all beautiful, and I've built some beautiful ones myself, if I do say so. And so you can do a lot of amazing things with the design builder inside of Kajabi. Now, for me personally, we've built websites, courses, membership sites, digital download funnels, lots of different types of funnels. But the biggest thing with Kajabi, at least at this point of this recording, is that it's beautiful and perfect for people who want to sell coaching, consulting, and digital products. I would not recommend this platform for someone who is wanting to sell physical products, or if you're wanting to do print on demand or drop shipping or anything like that. I would not recommend it because there's other platforms that will be better suited for you, which we will talk about in a different episode. But if you are someone who is like, I just need a website for my consulting business, for my coaching business, maybe I want to sell some courses, maybe I want to have a digital membership, Kajabi is magical and beautiful for you. It is so simple to get all of this up and running. And now you can actually schedule your coaching calls. If you want to go live in one of your programs, you can schedule all of that within Kajabi now, which is really, really cool. They have their scheduling platform, and they've also rolled out, which some of you may like and some may not, which is fine, but they've rolled out some AI functionality too. So they have an entire creator studio where you can edit different things. You can have AI help you with content creation, with blog creation, with social media posts. You can have their AI robot, I guess, inside of their platform help you as far as when it comes to your marketing and your design of the things that you're wanting to create, which I think is really cool. So a lot of times you would have to go out to ChatGPT or, Midjourney, I don't know, all these other different AI platforms. And it's really nice to have an AI functionality within the software itself. So I wanted to point that out too. Now, of course, you can have a blog, you can sell these digital products. There is one thing that comes up a lot inside of the Kajabi community. If you're on Kajabi right now, there's a free Facebook group. It's the Kajabi Heroes community where you can ask questions, get support, and a lot of things that you'll see in there that pop up as far as things that people are requesting for like future development is when it comes to SEO. So the way that Kajabi talks with Google, it's not the most robust. Like you are a little bit limited when it comes to SEO unless you're an SEO expert. But even then, there are different functionalities that something like WordPress and Wix would have over Kajabi when it comes to your SEO. Now, I don't want that to be a deterrent for you. SEO is important. I get a lot of traffic from SEO itself, which is search engine optimization. It's basically how Google finds you. And so you want really good SEO on your website. You want to rank high on Google, but this is not a make or break for Kajabi at all. It's something that hopefully, cross your fingers, they will improve as the years go on, which would be great, but it's not a make or break. There still is SEO functionality. Like your website will still show up on Google. It'll still show up on search engines. You will be fine. Okay. But some people like to have all the bells and whistles when it comes to SEO, and Kajabi has a little bit. It has like half a bell. Okay. So just know that kind of going into it. But again, it's not a big deal, and I would not let this deter you at all. In fact, if it were me and someone was talking to me and I'm saying like, hey, I only want to sell digital products. I'm not interested in physical. I'm not interested in, subscription boxes or any of that stuff. I want to do my consulting and I want to sell a course. I would be like, get on Kajabi. It's magical. It's easy, especially if you are managing the back end and you're not going to like hire that out to someone else. It's very easy to manage as well. You can also have your entire email list functionality within Kajabi. So Kajabi is considered one of those all-in-one platforms where you can have your website, your email list, your blogs, your courses, your products, all of that stuff. You can have it all under one roof, which for me, I love. I really don't like it when I have to link different softwares together. I feel like that is so overwhelming, and it gives a lot of room for error when it comes to, I hope my funnel doesn't break. I hope, this integration works with that integration all the time. Sometimes one integration will have a system update and it won't talk then to another software that it's linked to. So there's things like that you need to think about when you're looking at picking a software. So I love the all-in-ones, and I just do. Okay. And I think you should too. It's going to be easier for you in the long run. So you can have your email list within Kajabi. You can segment that email list. You can run different automations. So you can set up a free landing page, have a freebie delivered, and then put them into an email sequence for however long you want. But again, it's all under one umbrella. So you don't have to link, ConvertKit or MailChimp or anything like that. It's all within your Kajabi dashboard. Woohoo! For one payment, which is really, really nice and super cool. Now, speaking of payments, you can do PayPal, you can do credit card payments, you can do Kajabi payments, you can do any kind of payment like that as far as what you're accepting from your customers. But I also want to tell you there's different pricing plans, of course, as with any software. So you can start on the very basic pricing plan where you get one product that you're able to sell, like create and sell. You get your website, and then if you're growing and you're like, well, I want to have actually 3 courses and I want this and I want that, then you can upgrade at any time. You're never stuck. And that's something with this series that I always want to point out, is that you're never really stuck. It feels like a really big decision that you have to make and stay there forever. It's not. I've had clients come to me and they're like, I want to build on this. And then they come to me years later and they're like, nah, I'm going to switch over to Kajabi, or I'm going to switch over to this or that. And that's fine. Like, as you and your business grow, your knowledge grows and your abilities and your tech ability is going to grow. And it's just a magical thing. So give yourself grace with that you can change at any point in time. And it's fine. It's not a big deal. Now, one thing that I'll probably say in every episode, because I think it's important, is I really think you should take advantage of the free trials. So get in there, scope it out, feel it out. If it's easy for you, easy enough for you to learn and to navigate, that's going to be a gold star. Now, if it's easy for you to start getting your products developed, that's another gold star. And with all of these softwares, you're going to see how many gold stars they rack up for you. And you're going to circle that one, the one that has the most gold stars. And you're going to be like, all right, this is going to be the one for me. I'm going to get that trial, right? And you're going to hit the ground running and you're going to do it, because we're not going to sit on the fence and worry about this platform or that platform or la, 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 right? We're going to go through this series with me, and then we're going to pick one and we're going to go all in and we're going to do the thing. That's what we're going to do. Now, if someone came to me and they're like, I have these really big dreams, like this is what I'm wanting to build right now, but I also want to incorporate this and this and this. And I start hearing them say, I want to sell t-shirts, I want to make mugs, I want to start like building a full brand. I would say, okay, Kajabi might be a place to start for your digital, but at some point you're probably going to want to switch off that platform. So I would encourage you to do a little bit more digging to see if there's another platform that would suit your long-term goals. And so that would be people who come to me and they're saying that they want to incorporate drop shipping, which is basically where you're selling products from a supplier and that supplier ships it and delivers it to the person who bought it. You're doing drop shipping, you want to do print on demand, you want to sell physical copies of the book that you wrote, you want to do things that involve more physical product things, then I would not recommend Kajabi. There's other platforms that are going to be better suited for you that we will talk about in this series. But if you're coming to me and you're wanting to go all in on just the digital, Kajabi is going to be a great option for you. Now, I mentioned earlier that we were going to talk about the app functionality. Now, Kajabi has two different options now as far as the types of apps that they offer, where you, as someone who has a website or a blog, or you have products that you want to sell, you can actually tell your customers that you have an app that they can download from the App Store. And what this means is anyone on Kajabi can do this. So you automatically get access to the basic app, where if you have, your website, you have let's say you're selling a course. And you're selling this course and you're telling your email list like, hey, I'm selling this course, la, 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 and they purchase it. You can say, you can also get access to this course within my app. And so what your people will do if you have the basic app functionality is your customers will download the Kajabi app. So you can go there right now and you can search your app store for Kajabi. They will download that app and log in with their credentials, and they'll be able to see the course or memberships or whatever they have purchased from you on their user dashboard. And this is a really good selling point for you, because you can say, you're not always in front of a computer, you don't always have access to your laptop, but you probably always have your phone. And this is something that you can access my programs on the go, just download this app. And that can be a really good selling point. A lot of softwares don't offer that. So I really think that this is awesome and a really cool feature. Now, if you want to take it a step further, they also offer the branded app option. So we have the regular app basic option where your customers would go, they would download the Kajabi app, and then they would put in their credentials and they would find your program like under their credentials that they purchased. So that's the basic that's included with your Kajabi plan. But if you wanted to upgrade and take it a step further, then you can have a branded app. So the branded app means that when they go to the App Store, they search for you. So whatever the name of your branded app is. So it could be like, for me, it could be Her Own Magic that they search for in the branded App Store. And then I have customized this beautiful app for them that, again, they can access their programs on the go. You can do live workshops. You can do all sorts of things, right? But you have more customization, is that a word? We don't know. Customization for your app. And it's really cool to be like, hey, search for my app. It's, go to your App Store, search Her Own Magic and download it, right? And what I think is really neat is this is an additional payment. So you have your Kajabi monthly payment, and then if you want the branded app, it is an additional payment per month. But Kajabi is going to help you set it up. It's going to submit that app to the App Store. And then if the App Store is like, no, denied, they're going to go to bat for you. And Kajabi is going to be like, no, actually, we need you to push this through. Here's why, da, 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 da. So instead of you having to do that, like if you were to create an app yourself and you were to have to submit it, to the app stores, and you having to defend your app to say why it should be on the App Store, Kajabi is going to do all of that for you, which is really cool. You can also have communities, and this is within the app, this is within your website, or, your courses and your programs or anything like that. But having a community feature is really helpful as well. So this helps, let's say you're offering a group coaching program, or you want to have a membership where your members can chat with each other. having this functionality can really build that group bond with everybody, right? Having that community. And it's something that's outside of Facebook, which is really nice because Facebook can be very overwhelming. It can be very like, I don't know, there's a lot of noise in a Facebook group where it's just noisy, okay? That's the only way I can describe it. And so to have your community outside of Facebook in a more controlled, more calm environment could be really nice. It could be, again, a selling point for you. So I wanted to give you that deep dive into Kajabi. Hopefully that was helpful to say like, hey, I want to check this out, or maybe this isn't for me because I have, these other ideas of things that I want to sell. Let me know if this was helpful for you. Shoot me an email at info@herownmagic.com or post in the Facebook group, and I will see you on the next episode. The next episode, we are going to dig into Wix, and it's going to be wild and crazy. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you have subscribed, and if you haven't left a review, I'd love to hear from you. I will see you on the next episode. Bye! Aw man, this episode's over, but that's okay. You can come hang out in the Digital Product Female Entrepreneurs Facebook group. Hang out with thousands of us making digital products, creating awesome, cool things, and selling them to the world. Come get inspired. Come hang out with us. There's thousands of us there, and we cannot wait to support you. Now, if you need some ideas on digital products that you can create and sell, go to herownmagic.com and download my freebie. It's 65 digital products you can create and sell by this weekend. It is waiting for you there. Go check it out. And you have an amazing week. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time. Go create your own magic.